couple shout-outs to a few folks that seem to have subscribed since I last checked. CK Nuggets hitting us up with that Prime subscription, and then Strips IP hitting us up with that Tier 1 subscription. Thank you both so much for helping keep the lights on and supporting BGBC. All right, let's go. So it does appear as though a regular pit on deck here for Glory versus Gummy's Joker. Yeah, so the added maneuverability of those arrows perhaps going to come in clutch here is the ability to go ahead and toss it directly over Gummy's head so that if he pulls out that Rebel's Guard, it'll miss, but if he tries to jump in, it'll hit. That pit neutral air is such a powerful tool in just about any matchup. You can just go ahead and cross up with it. It doesn't quite combo that great. You can get some drag downs with it, but a lot of the time what it is that you're reacting to their options after the neutral air. So look for Gummy to go ahead and hold out and not hit buttons immediately so that Glory can't get much true after like super early percents. And I think this is the kind of match that we're going to be seeing with both players using their projectile to try to force the opponent to approach, not trying to go ahead and hard commit, because both characters have pretty solid combo games, can rack up a good bit of damage. That is if their multi-hits actually work. Going off stage with the neutral air, using those 5 jumps here to threaten Joker, and falling down air, it looked like, from Glory, unable to connect. Gummy just barely sneaking by. Now Arsene on deck, and we got to see what Gummy can make of this, because it is quickly drifting away, and I think he's only really hit maybe once with it. Yeah, it was a disappointing Arsene to start the set, but I'm really digging the evasiveness off stage that Gummy's been showing. Does get the grab into the immediate turnaround back air, so forcing Glory into a reset situation, another ledge trap, and then the trade with the back air. That will allow Glory to get back, and Gummy just prioritizing center stage right here over pressure. So those orbitals are really, like, Pit's air mobility isn't that great. He's going to use those a lot to go ahead and just mix opponents up when he's trying to land. One of our regional players, shout out to Coldweather, he called it a counter that you have to activate. So it's not the best for a defensive tool, it's more of just like a mix-up option. Projectiles clashing there, and Gummy showing absolutely no desire to run in on Glory. He does get caught above the platform with the up air, which does cover the entire platform. Glory really selling out for these edge guard attempts. So far, they have not been paying off. Forward throw, DI check, and Gummy not responding quickly enough. Great down tilt, actually sneaking just underneath the forward air of Glory. Good recognition from Gummy. How to use some hurt box manipulation to go ahead and get around Glory's edge pressure. Neutral air forced the tech chase situation, but unable to capitalize his Glory, so Gummy has a full reversal. Again, those orbitals just to mix up. Gummy thought he was going in. Glory immediately fades out with him. One back air for full stage control and a projectile for added damage, but so far Arsene on deck. We'll have to see if this is actually going to lead to a kill, but so far Glory not looking to let his foot off the gas, finally catching that standard get up with a forward tilt. Those lingering hitboxes so good against those high percentage standards, which are typically a little bit slower. So no more Arsene, but these low percentage combos for Joker, obviously no slouch. Doesn't necessarily need the big man right away here to start these matches. All right, we got Wood hopping up to the mic. How's it going, my man?
Hey, what's up? I play the loser of this, so why not?
Hey, yeah, we got a set, and I can get some data.
Yeah. And I just love seeing Pit. Pit is such a cool character.
True. Too fair, though.
He's got everything. This is what I say. Wolf has everything that makes a character busted. Pit has everything that makes a character good.
That's true.
Good. Pretty good.
If he had some broken thing, he'd be a high tier character, but he doesn't.
His broken thing is down B. That is...
Orbitals?
That is... Yeah, the Orbitars are pretty ridiculous.
True.
They are... You don't need to air dodge with this character. It's just, you don't. Even if you break them, they're like, oh, I've got more. Palutena, help me out. So
they are pretty solid.
I mean, we saw Glory use it to, like, get back on stage and then punish for them hitting the Orbitars. It was crazy with the up smash a couple games ago.
One of the weaknesses of them is they don't cover beneath him appropriately. So if you have like a lot of good sharking aerials, you can often catch them there.
It has to be something like a link up air, because if the sweeping hitbox hits the Orbitars first, it's over.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, so it's just really nice. Plus you can move so fast with it, and you got multiple jumps, and you can do multiple Orbitars. You can just flash them up. That should be it.
Speaking of multiple jumps right there, Glory using those multiple jumps really well to edgeguard Gummy, just force out all the resources and cover any angle he wants with that nair.
Yeah, Pit, one of the better edge guarders in this game, mainly because, well, multiple jumps, and also his nair is just, it's like an Ivysaur nair that like sends even further out, so it's really nice.
It's like an Ivysaur nair on a character that actually wants to be off stage.
Exactly, yeah, and a character that can stay off stage a lot longer than Ivysaur, so. And look at this, just perfect, just nice little 1-2s, little bread and butters, and every one of these arrows is tagging off a little bit that Arsene needs.
And you know what actually the arrows remind me a lot of is like Melee Falco Laser. They just stop your momentum and they force you into awkward spots, going immediately for that
I'm not sure.
off stage. That's an odd
That
one.
was a lot of pomp and circumstance for like 7 damage.
Sound and fury signifying nothing.
Oh, he's done. Speaking of, oh wait, he's gonna try to gun back? No. Wow. Very, very, like, he had no jumps left. That was a relentless edge guard.
Just selling out entirely. Glory, every single time Gummy had the opportunity to recover, Glory threw himself off stage and in his way, finally paying off there the last couple stocks.
Does Gully come to these often? I've never seen him before.
Glory's, yeah, he's been here. He's not like, he doesn't show up every single week, but he's definitely a frequent attender.
Granted, I mean, this is a smaller tournament with only a few PR members in attendance, so we get, basically it's like a little mini Arcadian we got going here. Players that you don't normally see up at this, you know, winners semis level, winners quarters, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a mini Arcadian with Pink Fresh at the top.
Yeah, that's the final boss, apparently.
Exactly. Just that man walked in the house and the Sephiroth boss music started playing.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Or the arms like, oh.
So far, I liken the use of Rebel's Guard from Gummy. It's just that I think this is why Glory actually went with regular Pit instead of Dark Pit, because he can actually maneuver those arrows when he sees the Rebel's Guard come out.
Yeah, oh gosh. Plus, you get less, they do less damage, so you get less Rebel's Guard for doing them. And you can tag Joker's recovery with them pretty easily.
Agreed.
When we saw, it's basically like a free 8 damage or so if he's far enough off stage.
Dragged down into the down smash, good damage, and the second down smash in a row. And then the down
so
air.
Patient.
Just waiting out that air dodge. Gummy definitely a little bit preemptive with that option.
Yeah, there's only so much Joker can do with Arsene off stage. He basically has the same recovery as Pit.
True, actually.
And I don't know if he's not really giving, Glory's not really giving Gummy these edge guard situations.
These air dodges, he really has to watch those.
See, he's going to have to wait out these Orbitars and start up smashing on platforms or stuff, because it seems like he's Orbitaring to platforms.
Yeah, he's basically just using the B reversals to land immediately.
What is he? Oh, okay. He just did it to stall out. Got it. Oh my god, Gummy, he's at 116. You don't need to do all of that. Oh my god. Charge forward smash. Oh, hold on. This is a regrab situation. No? I guess he went far enough down.
I'm also stunned that I don't think we've seen an Arsene like back air hit so far.
Arsene hasn't really been doing much for that's.
Barely missed that.
Yeah, he definitely wanted that to hit. He put it in the spot to cover the most options. He did not cover a get up attack, but he still cleans it up with the up air to up smash.
He tried and true drag down that platform perfectly positioned for that one.
And you can actually pretty much throw Ahas with impunity, because even if he reflects them, they go way off into the distance. So
yeah, exactly. The reflection doesn't really matter here. He's just he's more likely to clash with them. And now Glory just kind of like the slow drift.
Oh, you're done.
Oh, he used his double jump already? He did. Yeah. So yeah, toast.
You see, he went for Rebel's Guard there to like maybe if I can get Arsene to pop out, I can recover. But no, Glory is just running the train right now.
And it feels like he's really deciding really well when to break up his aerials with a grab. Like, he's got a couple tomahawks, and Pit is not a character that tomahawks typically, because, good God, this character is slow in the air.
Yeah, slow, but they fall fast enough. They can still be a bit of a mix-up. Plus, they get so much off grabs. And here's the thing. When you have multiple jumps, you can mix up tomahawks. You can do 3 empty jumps.
Yeah, just go ahead and keep jumping in front of them until they hit a button.
That's the only reason DDD ever lands a hit.
That's true.
He barely makes it. It seems like Gummy just cannot... As soon as he gets off stage, it's like he might as well be playing Little Mac.
I think he took like 10 damage that entire game, that last stock rather.
34 is what he was on.
Wasn't he on 22 when he got the first kill? Or the kill on that stock?
I don't know. But he...
Regardless, very little damage, very many stocks.
Dang near JV2. Sorry, JV3.
Very dominant gameplay right there by Glory. We'll have to see if Gummy's going to... Yeah, there he does. He tosses out the Chrom, the old main / co-main. So we've seen Chrom succeed in Gummy's hands multiple times before, but this is another one of those characters where if you go off stage, sometimes you just die to Pit.
Okay, yeah. I think he's going to sacrifice. He's like, well, you know what? If I'm getting killed off stage anyway, I might as well make my on-stage game a little bit better. And maybe a little bit faster, a little bit more raw power. You know, I don't want to rely on Arsene that's just getting smacked around.
And we have seen Gummy basically play around these platforms particularly well with things like that up B. Because if he hits like an up tilt or if he catches his opponent trying to jump away from on shield, the immediate up B can rack up a ton of damage early on.
You better be careful because an Orbitar will push him off with that.
True, the win box is on that.
Yeah, you just sort of, like if he does any sort of cheeky stuff with up B off stage, he can just stick the Orbitars out. That could have been in forward air, but I guess he doesn't want to go off stage.
I'm kind of like myth that actually hit below the edge with a forward tilt.
Well, yeah, you know, Pit sticks his head up when he up B's, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We get a little bit of like the Rob thing with the hands reaching up.
He's like, hey, yeah, a little Superman stance. Nice for jab back air. No Roy means no kill, but still, this is, I mean, he can finally keep the pressure on Pit. This is what, nice, aggressive.
Very smart to swing right there. I thought he was dead to rights.
He's going to have to start trading these down tilts for forward tilts, make something happen here and get the lead. Get the stock lead, I should say. Nice.
Up tilt, and that is one good tool that Chrom has in this matchup. You can just cover the space above you so easily.
Yeah.
You go ahead and toss out an up tilt, and if like Pit is going to jump, what's he going to do? He's either going to jump again, at which point you up tilt again because there's no end lag on that damn thing.
I have no idea who Gummy is fighting, but they are dying. They are getting hit. They are at like 400% right now.
I mean, them hitboxes are nice.
He's speedrunning the Master Hand fight right now. Just
there's falling up airs while retreating.
Yeah. Nice.
That's kind of like Chrom. You just every now and then you get lost in the sauce. And be like, oh, my hitbox is nice.
Triple. Yeah. He's like, oh man, look at that. Man, I miss this character. You know, like
it's true. Yeah.
Wait, why didn't I switch to this character game too? Very judicious use of the Orbitars there. You can see he just floats around like he's Wario. That should do it though. What a turnaround.
Yeah,
literally.
This is night and day right here. This is...
Oh, you're not making it back. No, you're getting tagged by the arrows.
That was a perfect arrow. So he went all the way off stage and charged it a little bit. And just said, Gummy, you think you're going to air dodge? I'm going to hit you with a neutral air, or you're going to take this arrow. There are no options.
Ah! He had to air dodge first to set up the up B, but as soon as he saw the air dodge, Pit was in there. Break him. Yeah, he's going to get it back anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It looks cool, though. Looks fun. It's nice. Don't get edge guarded.
So the only thing the breaking really does is it makes so you cannot use them again immediately. There's like a slight
you can't flash them back up. It takes like 2 seconds. It's kind of like Phantom.
True, yeah.
I miss when that like... Actually, yeah. Guys, I remember when you used to break Phantom, she used to have a poisoned hand or whatever for a while, but not anymore.
Yeah, that is... they made that character better for reasons that I do not comprehend.
Okay. That should have been a raw bear.
Or forward smash that poor aerial drip that Pit has.
Granted, he doesn't practice his character as much as Joker, so the nuanced, matchup-specific confirms might not be on the table, but he's still playing pretty fundamentally well, and by that I mean he forward tilted 3 times in a row.
I mean, that's Chrom, baby.
Fundamental.
It's the old, whatchamacallit, Mr. R post being like, oh, I'm the best ledge strapper in the game, and then somebody just like posts a
cloud
picture
back
of his jab.
Oh yeah.
It was Mr. R when he was picking up Chrom at the start off of the game.
Yeah. Now it's whenever Cloud sits on a platform with his back to you. That's my
whenever a Cloud tells me that they can't kill, I just post that.
What? What do you mean they can't kill?
All Clouds say that they can't kill. I'm
they
just
have
like,
chargeable go mode.
I just show them the back air. It's like, listen, it'll kill eventually, and you don't need to do anything else.
The reason it doesn't, they seem it can't kill is because they smack your shield 6 times before they hit you.
Exactly. Maybe if it wasn't stale from you,
Why
just
are
like.
we going back here?
That's a good point. Yeah, this is an interesting stage.
Oh, you're done. He already jumped. Oh, he didn't jump.
Must touch the ground between.
It looked like a double jump. Maybe his double jump animation does kind of look like his forward air at the startup. Yeah. Here comes the Orbitars. Yep. You got to wait those out. He's landing on the platform, so usually the counterplay to that is just to grab him, but if he's landing on a platform, you can't really do that unless you have a command grab.
True. I mean, I think that it has enough lag to try to go ahead and get a easy hitbox out.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, the Nair, he tried to swing with that forward air, and it just did not work out.
Oh, so close.
Millimeters. If this character had Roy's recovery, he'd be busted.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
It's like, yeah, you lose out on a few like the stupid kill confirms, but his neutral just so much better, like on stage.
Consistent. He just lacks the explosiveness.
And he does have the ability to camp too, which Roy not so good at.
Yeah, because you got to be inside them to do any real damage.
Wet pool noodle and all.
One of those like sticky hand things.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Man, now that he doesn't have the lead, He has to play by Pit's rules and play his game of red light, green light with his jumps. And I don't know if you should be going out like that.
That arrow very nearly took that stock.
Yeah.
That
Luckily,
is-
the hitbox is directly in front of him, so. Gummy, please, just relax.
I really want to see Glory get the orbital kill with just like the push of the up
yeah,
B.
just jump off and do it.
Yeah, just exactly. The guy goes ahead and fires off the up B. Just push him off stage.
I don't think he's
Did you
going to make
notice
it back
that
from
hitbox?
this.
No. So look at this, back and forth. Now Glory with a 2-stock lead here.
Oh my god!
Now Glory with a 1-stock lead here.
Okay, so it's all going to be down to how much damage he takes on this stock.
Yeah, I feel like if you can pin him to the corner and just like edge trap time and time again, Gummy has a way back here. But if Glory gets back to center stage, it's going to be typically tough. And look at him give up all that space for free.
Yeah, I feel like stage control here is a very valuable commodity. And, you know, when you have the lead, you can do these sort of Chrom swings everywhere and hope he runs into them. Here, you really can't because he's just going to not respect it and just go away.
Good American air dodge right there.
Beautiful punish on that, actually. Right off the ledge, too. I don't know. Gummy's kind of cooking here.
Anytime the Chrom Center get those like platform drop up airs, I feel like they're feeling themselves. It's just like one of those things where for some reason they always just like light up whenever they get a platform combo.
I haven't seen Gummy grab once. He could have ran up and grabbed that Orbitar, but instead he went for jab.
Why grab when hitboxes are nice? Oh my god, that actually comboed.
Yeah, because it didn't spike. It
locked him in there.
It made him go into stagger.
He was in straight hit stun into stagger into dead. Brutal.
Just
by
weak
Glory.
enough of a down air.
Yeah, true. All right, so now I think that's it for you, right? You're stepping up to go ahead and
I
actually.
gotta probably play Gummy now.